So, good evening, everyone. Let us just wait for 5 more minutes or 2 more minutes. We'll just wait. Maybe meanwhile, we'll just go for a recap. So, what are the things we discussed yesterday? I hope I have sent you the module number 0. You got it? Is my voice audible? You're able to hear me? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Fine. So, what is mean by cloud we discussed? Correct? We talk about introduction to cloud computing. And introduction to cloud computing, we discussed about the main definition of cloud computing, right? So cloud computing is nothing but the on-demand delivery of compute power, database, storage, application, and other IT resources via the internet, and with pay-as-you-go pricing model. With pay-as-you-go pricing model as well. Then we talk about cloud service models. So what are the service models? Do you remember the service models? Yes. Yes, Shai, do you remember the service model? What are the service models we discussed yesterday?
SAS, PAS,
Mm-hmm. First one, IAAS. First one,
IAS,
IAAS.
KAS, and SAS.
Yes, IAAS example. What example I gave you for the IAAS?
Uh,
What example I gave you for IAAS? Yes, Bala, what example I gave you for IAAS? Are you guys able to hear me? Okay, we discussed about compute, that is infrastructure as a software. Compute cloud computing enables you to stop thinking of your infrastructure as a hardware. Instead of that, we are using it as a software, because the old traditional method we require space, staff, physical security, planning, capital expenditure, all those things, and we have a long procurement also we have to do. So instead of that, and also we cannot guess how much capacity will come, how much will go, reduce, increase, we don't know. So we just move to cloud computing, where we have the flexibility to change quickly, easily, and it is cost effective also than your hardware solutions. So we'll eliminate the undifferentiated heavy lifting tasks. That is 1,000 computers you want to ship and configure everything. Those things also it's not necessary. Then we talk about the service models. That is IaaS. We told you the example as a bank, and PaaS I told you the example as a VS Code editor, and SaaS I told you the example as a Zomato, right? So that means whatever I want to move to cloud, I'll move it, and remaining I'll keep it as physically. Platform I can use it as a platform also, and as a software as a service, I can able to use end to end as a software as a service. Then we talk about cloud computing deployment models. We talk about cloud, hybrid, and on-premises. So cloud is like public cloud, everything is cloud. Hybrid is half cloud and half on-premises. And on-premises private cloud means it is on the premises we have private cloud like IBM Cloud, Salesforce. Public clouds are like your AWS, Azure, and your GCP, Google Cloud Platform. Then whatever you are able to see in the AWS, you will be able to, when whatever you are able to use it in the traditional IT, we'll be able to use it in the AWS as well. So these things we'll be learning. So I told you, and today we'll start with the first one, advantages of cloud computing. Okay, what is the first advantages? There are a lot of advantages, but cloud, that is AWS, is just saying some main six advantages. What are those main six advantages? Let us see. First one. First one is what? If you're having a note, you can just make a note of the first one. Trade capital expense for variable expense. Trade capital expense means what? That is, instead of investing money in the data center, you use that money to the your variable, that is your employees or somebody what you want to invest. There you can able to invest. I think you will have the salary now, variable pay. What is meant by that variable pay? Yeah, what is meant by variable pay? Yes, Rupali, I think Shaikh is studying, right? Rupali, you know, right? You'll be getting salary. In your offer letter, they might have mentioned a variable pay. Variable expense, that means whatever we are going for, giving it for the employees as well, based on their performance, we can able to see variable pay. Same thing, that's what they are saying. First one, instead of investing huge money in preparing or creating a data center, you just invest that money for your employees, and you are going to pay only for the amount you consume instead of investing in the data center. Even if you take a data center, as we already discussed yesterday, right? You have to invest on capital, that is your space, rent, electricity, internet, everything. But here when it move to cloud, you are going to pay only for what you used alone. So that's the first advantage. That is the first advantage what AWS is saying. So instead of spending a lot of money in constructing or preparing for a data center, you just go with use that money for expanding your business. You can make them your employees happy, or you want to question something else, you can able to use it. That's why the first one is trade capital expense for variable expense. Next one, massive economics of scale. What? Massive economics of scale. That means, for example, you have a friend. Let us take, you have a friend. Okay. Now your friend is giving you, like, he's having a cloth center maybe in Mumbai or somewhere. Okay. He's saying, I'm having 10,000 cloths. I am having 10,000 cloths. If you sell one cloths, I'll give you 500 commission. I'm giving you 500 commission. Let us take. Okay. Now you are having 10,000 cloths now. Now how will you sell it? How will you sell it? How will you sell it? Yes, Bala, you are on.
Yeah.
Are you speaking?
Yes, sir. So the quality and how the quality and
Quality, yeah.
can you repeat your question, sir? Once again?
No, actually, your friend is having 10,000. Your friend is having a cloth center. He is saying that if you sell one cloth, okay, you'll be getting a 500 rupees commission. Okay. And he is ready to give 10,000 cloths. He is ready to, he has given you 10,000 cloths. Now, how will you sell it?
Marketing.
What are the things you will do? Marketing means,
Run ads in social media platform.
Offer
okay.
or any offer, like running with any offer, so sell it quickly.
That means where you'll now give the offer.
Social media,
In your
Social media,
social media in sense, how social media?
Instagram,
Instagram, Facebook.
Facebook.
Instagram, Facebook, ads, whatever ads are run on the
Okay.
platforms.
10,000 cloths are there. So you don't have a, you will not create a shop.
Shopify or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
online platforms means.
Online platforms, correct, na? So main thing, I don't want to create a shop. If I have a shop, what will happen? I have to pay rent for that also. Again, I have to pay electricity. I have to put an employee. And if I go for marketing ads like paper ads, or if I go and give offer by street, that is also, it is time costing. But even if you do all these things, you will not be able to sell 10,000 clothes faster. Only option is what? You have to tie up. You have to tie up or register with online platforms such as Amazon, Miso, and Flipkart. Like these websites who are already having millions of customers. Now these millions of customers can able to see your items and they can able to purchase. Now this is what your massive economics of scale. That means more number of customers within a fraction of second. Everything on cloud. That means you don't want to do anything. Just you don't want to open a shop also. You don't want to create a stock shop or giving for social media advertisements. Nothing. Just you have to join yourself in the online platforms. Online platforms. By this way, what is happening? You are able to reach more number of customers within a short time. So whatever you're doing, you're able to save lot of marketing cost here. Now higher economics of scale and pass savings onto the customers. So I get more number of customers as well as more number of, I mean, as well as the profit whatever I desire just looking for, and I'm just saving my time. I don't want to go here and there, and I can able to open a shop or spending a lot of money for the investment space and all those things. So that's it's massive economics also. There is in a fraction of second, you are launching in a cloud platform or similar to a website where you can launch, which is already on online. We join up themselves. We can able to reach more number of customers within fraction of second or within a few minutes. That's what massive economics of scale. Third one, stop guessing capacity. What? Stop guessing capacity. Now, for example, you are having a website. Let us take you are having a website called, let us take Amazon.com itself. Okay, Amazon.com. Now, Amazon.com thinks that November month is the peak. Correct? Na? What is the peak month? November month is the peak. Now, they thought like more number of customers will come to their website. So, they bought one, two, three, up to 10 servers they bought. Okay, 10 servers they bought and they kept it ready in the November month. Now, what happened? They expect 100, let us take that they expect 1 million customer, or yeah, 1 million customer, let us take that is 10 lakh customers they expect, but came only 20,000. Now what is the usage? Only 20% we have used. Now 20% were used, but we already procured this 10 servers and kept it ready. Now what about these 8 servers? 8 servers cost is wasted, huh? So what we are losing here actually, because of overestimated, what we lose here?
Money.
Money, correct na? Okay. Next, another case where you thought that only 20,000 people or only 10 million, 10 lakh people will come. Now suddenly because of this December season, they are coming 12 lakh people. Now all these 10 servers are already full. Now we have not procured more servers also. Now what we lost here? When the people are trying to reach your website is not loading. Your website is not loading. Now what we lost here?
Customer.
Customer.
Customer, correct na? Now you are able to see both the situations are very bad. Here we lost customer, here we lost money, correct? We are coming to a business mainly to earn money and earn more customers and have more customers, but both are lost here because we are not able to guess how much people, how many people will come, how much server we need, everything we don't know, correct? Now coming to this one, AWS, what they are doing here, if you see here, it is around 6. Now if it is 6 servers, it'll keep one buffer, that is 7. Not more than that also, not very high also, not very low also. When it is again 5, previously it was 7, means it will reduce that one and make it 6, and when it is used as 5. So used is 5 means 1 it will keep as buffer. Again 10 it is there mean 11 it will keep 1 as buffer. Again 9 it will keep 10 as buffer. That is the 1 is buffer. Now what is happening? Even whenever the load is increasing, we don't want to worry about it because it's already having 1 as buffer as buffer. One server each every time when it reaches height, it will keep one server buffer. And that buffer server we are not going to pay, we are not going to pay for that buffer server. We are going to pay only for what we use. We are going to pay only for what we use. That's what this AWS is doing, that is cloud is doing. Now that's why scaling on demand, that means whenever this requirement is there, it is scaling, and it is reducing whenever the demand is not there. That's what the plus point is. What advantages? Stop guessing capacity, we don't want to mind about the capacity. Next, fourth one, increase speed and agility. Increase speed and agility. What is in by speed and agility? Agility means again fast. Now, what is the speed? Is for example, as I told you already, like you want to procure 1,000 computers and install in a data center. So, how much time you take? Yesterday we discussed, na? It'll be around 1 month to 3 months. Huh? Yes. As I told you, why it is taking 1 month to 3 month time? Because it's not only one computer, we are ordering 1,000 computers, so we will take three vendors. That vendor configuration everything will check, the finance team has to approve, then they have to order to the vendor, vendor has to approve to the manufacturer, manufacturer has to ship. So here we have lot of process, right? Management approval, finance approval, PO raised, item order, item pulled, item shipped, delivered, unpacked, setting, everything will take. So it will be around between wanting resources. So you guys yesterday said told me like 1 month to 3 months, correct? Same thing only. Maybe it will take around 3 to 4 weeks or 5 weeks. It will fix these 1,000 systems. That too, if you are having a proper vendor. But now, I don't want to take that much time. I just click one button. I told you yesterday, one button. I just mentioned 1,000 in the server, number of servers, a number of instances. We call it as instances. Number of servers. When I say 1,000, when I click 1,000, what will happen? Automatically, minutes between wanting resources and having resources, I can able to have the resources within a minute's time. Maximum to configuration, it will take around three minutes just to select what option I want. Immediately we can able to launch. So that's what increase speed and agility. We can able to increase my speed and agility. Next, fifth one, stop spending money on running and maintaining data centers. So if I am taking a data center, what are all the things I have to pay? I have to pay for the employees, utilities, maintenance, landscape, hard disk, hardware, everything I have to pay. So if I start a data center, it will take more time. I think you guys also may be able to see, maybe before 10 or 15 years back, there was some one room called server room. Correct na? Now are you guys able to see any server room
No.
anywhere?
No.
No, right? The server room concept itself over. No server, server maintenance. Everything they are controlled. Everything they already moved to cloud. We just have to use it accordingly. Now, what they are saying: stop spending and money on running and maintaining data center. Instead of that, invest that money into your business and customers infrastructure, or you just increase your employees' salary, or what are the benefits you want to give it to the employees. You just give it. That's what they're saying. Stop spending on money on running and maintaining data centers. Next, sixth one. Go global in minutes. Go global in Amazon has lot of regions. That is all over the world. They have regions where you want to launch your application. You can able to launch it on that particular location. For example, you are designing an app, you are designing an app, let us say like similar to Zomato, you are preparing an app mainly for a US customer. Okay, now US customers only your target, means where should you launch your application, in India or in the US?
US.
Why US?
Because our main target is US customer. So instead of
Yes, but
launching in
why?
India, it's a waste.
Mm-hmm. Now, launching in India also people can able to access, but the thing is the fast. What? The fastness of your application will be less because the main target customers in the US, correct? Na? So AWS have already have regions, lot of regions all over world where US and other areas like Singapore, Tokyo, Europe, Australia, China, wherever you go, you will have this option. That's what go global in minutes. I want to launch my application in that particular region. I can able to launch within a minute's time. Just now we launched 1,000 servers in a minute. Same thing I can able to launch it in minutes. But we have to select my region. Okay, so that's what the sixth point is. Go global in minutes. Coming to the end of this section, this is advantages.
Sir, one question.
Yes, Sheikh. Yes.
Sir, as you said that if you launch in US, what is the reason why you're because if you can launch in India, then also they can access it. Then what is the reason of launching it in US? Whether it's a bandwidth due to bandwidth or any other.
That content delivery network, that is CDN, that is what you're saying. For example, okay, whoever is nearby, he will get the fast access, correct? Right? Same thing, the
Okay,
bandwidth only, the internet bandwidth. If you're in nearby your office, any tower, cell phone tower is there, will your connection will go faster.
right, right. Okay,
Same concept only. Your target customer is in the US. If you launch your application in the US, people can able to access fast. But if you're launching in
okay,
India and your target customer is in the US, it will take some time. It will
okay,
also be
okay.
fast, but millisecond difference. Only millisecond difference will be there.
Got it.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Now you guys are able to see the chat box in the Zoom, right? In the Zoom, you're able to see the chat box. Yes. So I hope written all these six advantages. Now, apart from this, I want to say some general advantages or benefits. Let us say general benefits of AWS. General benefits of AWS. You're able to see the message which I put it in the chat box.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, fine. So, in your first page of your notebook, if you're writing in a notebook, first page of your notebook, please write this one. Okay. First one, AWS, benefits of AWS. What are the benefits? First one, it is having, if you're making a note, you can just make a note. Okay. First one is, it is having scalability. That is, AWS is full scalability. Scalability means what? Scalable means what? Increase or decrease. What? Increase or decrease. That means I can able to increase anytime, I can able to decrease anytime. That is called scalability. Second, flexibility. Second one, what? Flexibility. I can able to use whenever I don't want, I will close it. Whenever I want, I can restart it also. That flexibility I have. Next, third one, reliability. What? I can able to trust AWS. I can able to trust AWS. Next, agility. Agility means what? Just now I told you, like fast, you can able to see fast, you can able to access things faster and create the things also faster. Next one, durable. What is in by durable? Durability. What is in
Long
by durable? Long lasting, correct? Na, you might have heard this one in the duracell duracell ad, right? You might have seen that battery long lasting, correct? Next one, AWS having security. What? Fully secured. It is fully secured. Next, availability. What? AWS is always available, so it is saying availability. Next, redundancy. What is in by redundancy? Redundancy.
Repetition.
Yes, exactly. Multiple copies. AWS will always keep a backup copy. That's called Multiple copies. Redundancy means multiple copies. Next, the main word latency. What is meant by latency? Latency. Latency. Latency
Fast
means what? Huh?
fast response.
Not fast response. Reduce delay. What? Reduce delay. Reduce the delay. That is what fast response is correct. It's an opposite. We have to say it in this word. Reduce delay, and it will maximum how much time I can able to reduce the delay. It will reduce it. Okay. Next one. On demand. I already told you on demand. On demand means what? You are going to pay for what you do. So pay as you go. Pay as you go. Next one. Cost effective. AWS is cost effective. It is always cost effective. Next main thing, global access. I can able to have the access globally. I can able to access the have the access globally. Next one, resilient. What is in resilient? RESILINT. Resilient. Okay. Uh, so you have watched movies actually. You watch movies, South Indian movies or North Indian movies, whatever it is. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What will be the interval block? Will be what will be the interval block for all more normally common movies? What will be the interval block? Okay, interval block. Who will win actually? The villain will win or the hero will win?
Maximum heroes win.
Interval block.
The conclusion part actually.
Climax, if hero will win, but interval block,
So villain is
villain will win. Correct, na? Okay. After this villain is winning in the interval block, what he will do? The hero will do, and he will again he will win in the win at the last. Correct, na?
but
Yes. What was happening in between before the climax? Before the climax, what we will do? Okay, so he will go do exercises and he'll come back. Or normally, what will be the movies will be first introduction. They will have a song. He will the hero will fight with some local rowdies, and then he will come to the main rowdy or somebody. He will come in the interval block. Then he will fail. Then again he will go gain some energy or do something exercise or something, and he will come back, and he will win at the climax. Correct, na? So that's what resilient. Resilient is nothing but come back with the same energy. What? Come back with the same energy. So I have written all these 13 points. You can able to see in the chat box. So write these 13 points in your first page of your this notes. If you have started writing the notes, write in the first page. Now, why I am asking you to write these 13 points in the first page? Because we are going to learn around 50 services. Okay, 50 AWS services. Now in these 50 AWS services, if you don't know to answer anything, if you don't know to answer anything, you will be able to recollect. You should be able to recollect these 13 points, because these 13 points will be suitable for all the 50 services or any services in AWS. Okay. For example, I'm just saying that EC2 is a service, or yeah, let us say EC2 is a service. Okay. Now they're asking you can just tell about EC2 service. Don't know anything about EC2. You people also don't know anything about EC2, but you can able to talk with these 13 points. EC2 is scalable and is always flexible. It is reliable and it is durable with full security, and it's always available. It will have a multiple redundant copy. It is helping you to reduce the latency, and it is always cost effective, and it is on demand. We can able to use EC2 globally, and it is resilient as well. You got it. Now I used all these 13 points for my EC2, correct? Without knowing anything about EC2, I just used only these 13 points and I've explained. Now same thing you can use it for S3 bucket. This is a storage service. S3 bucket is scalable, it is reliable, and it is fast, durable, and it is fully secured. It is always highly available. It will also have multiple copies, and it will help you to reduce the latency, which is having a cost-effective storage service, and it is providing on-demand service as well, and you can able to access globally, and it is also a resilient one. Are you guys getting this? That's why I asked you to write it in the first page.
Yes.
Okay. Even whenever you go for an interview, forget everything. If you remember these 13 points, you'll be able to answer it. Okay. Fine. We'll go to the next one. Introduction to Amazon Web Services. As the name itself says, what is meant by a web service? What is meant by a web service? The name itself says
Services
service
which
taken
will be
from the.
provided on network. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. What are web service? Web service is nothing but a piece of software that makes itself available over the internet and uses a standardized format such as your language or JavaScript object notation for response of application interface. That is your programming. Nothing but for example, you have to convert a Word document into a PDF. Okay. Now, what you will do, I think normally you'll have a Word document, save the file as in your Microsoft Word, you can save. But Microsoft is not there. Now, what you will do? How will you save this Word document into a PDF? You'll go to Google and type for a conversion from Word to PDF or PDF to Word also. Will you use online service? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, right? So you have this I love PDF, no? I love PDF, which will convert this PDF into. So what is happening there? You are asking to upload a file. That file is uploaded in the website. Okay. Now there is behind that site there is a software. Correct? Now that is converting that file into a PDF or a Word document, whatever you are using, and it will giving it back to you. Now whatever you are uploading, all your log details and everything will be captured by the website or not? Yes or
Yes.
no?
Yes.
Exactly. So all your details, that is mainly where you are using from, where you are trying to use your IP address, your header, which browser you are using, everything it will capture, and it will capture and store it in an XML format or a JSON format. Why they are going for JSON format nowadays? Let us say why they are going for JSON format.
So is it due to
Because
encryption?
mm, yes, yes, please
No,
tell
is
me.
it due to encrypted one?
No, no. Encryption is it's done by us. Encryption will be done by us. Whether we want encryption means we put. If we don't want encryption means we'll remove that. But
Files
not
can
that
be
is not
made compact, like we can reduce the size if it's a huge.
exactly. The size we can reduce. What the size is reduced. For example, why JSON format? Let us take you're taking your resume in your Word document format. What will be the size of your Word document if your resume?
Some KBs or something like that.
No, it's a Word document. No, it will be in MB. So maximum
MB.
like 3 MB. Let us take. Okay, 3 MB. Now, if you copy the same Word document in a notepad, the content, what will be the size? Maybe around 950 KB or to 1 MB. Okay. But if you put it in JSON format, it will be like 50 KB. Now, all these log data are stored in JSON because the size is less. When the size is less, our storage will not become full faster. Correct? Na? Since the size is less, we are going to take the log data and everything we are going to capture, and the storage should not get full faster. So I'll go with JSON format. That's why all programming language will support JSON format. Okay. Now that's where API requests like client and server requests. So client is sending a request through internet to the server, and web service is providing to the answering to the respond to the client. I told you like three-tier architecture. So it is app, it is a web server. If we have a database connection, it will go to the database and then it will come back. So API means nothing but application program interface. One application to another application also fine. Or you are clicking the client, for example, Access Bank. You are clicking some button. That Access Bank page should get load and the web page should be visible to the customer faster. That's called your web service. Now, what is AWS? So AWS is a secure cloud platform. As why we depend on AWS mainly first is secure. As I told you, I think so. The Linux is the things, right? AWS is working fully with Linux. So your cloud, that is AWS, is fully secure. Next, that offers a broad set of global cloud-based products. Cloud-based products means, as I told you, they have 200 plus services. They have 200 plus services. Every month they are inventing one features and products they are inventing. Next, AWS provides with on-demand access to compute. On-demand means pay as you go for compute, storage, network, database, other IT resources and manage. That is what you want. That alone you also you can take. It's not like compulsory you have to take each and everything. What you require only that you can able to use. Next, it offers flexible and you pay only for the individual service you need as long as you use them only. If you stop using, then again it will stop. The payment also will get stopped. AWS services always work together like a building blocks. All the AWS services will work like a building blocks. So this is just a general information only. Whatever I told you previously, same thing only is there. Okay. Next, categories of AWS. AWS is not only in one industry or category. You can able to see what are all the categories it was into analytics, application integration. What do you guys know already? Mobile technology, gaming technology, compute, data to blockchain, governance, satellite, robotics, air, customer engagement, content delivery. Every cloud is providing and supporting in all categories. It is providing not category. So that's why even machine learning everywhere they want the cloud support. Okay. Next, let us take a simple solution how this cloud is supporting. For example, all websites will have one page particularly. What is that page? Not home page. Let us keep all web services will have one. You are able to hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you able to me?
Yes, you are
Yes.
audible.
Here it is heavily raining. Okay, here it is heavily raining. So that's why the bandwidth is. Yesterday also it was started raining night.
Yeah.
Okay, is my screen is visible?
Yes.
My screen is visible, right? Okay. So now you're able to see all websites will have a common page. What is that page? One page they have in common. What is that?
Source page.
Hmm? Not about us page. Not about us page. What is the other page?
Home page.
No, no, no home page. Another page.
Subscription.
Yes.
The
What is the other
subscription
page?
page.
You're closer. So before subscription, you have to do one thing. What? Log in and register. Correct? Na? Log
Login
in and
credential page.
register. So register page. Let us take register page. Now there is registration page. We'll have name, email ID, phone number, correct? And anything you want to attach. Okay, and submit. Now this mainly for running this website, we need this cloud. Now, cloud is supporting in all the ways. First one, networking. That is to access this page, we need networking. For networking, we have VPC. Networking, we have VPC. Next, compute. I want to host this website. For this, we need a server that is called compute. Compute services, EC2 service. Next one, when the data is submitted, where it has to go? When the data is submitted, where it has to go? It has to go to the database,
Database.
correct? Na?
Database.
Database, we have database DynamoDB. Next, he has attached some files. So files, where it has to go? It has to go to the
Storage.
storage. So storage, we have S3 bucket. So you are want to launch a website, whatever all the things you need, networking, compute, database, storage, everything we have in the cloud, right? So this is just a simple solution. This is just a 4 services. We see we have choosing a service. That means the services you select depends on the business goals and technology requirements that you do. That means, as I told you, AWS has 200 plus services. So yes, you can write this in the first page of your notebook. AWS has 200 plus services. Now in that, whichever you want, you can able to take, whether Lambda or Elastic Beanstalk, Lightsail, Batch, Outpost, Fargate, ECS or EKS, whatever you want, we can able to take it. That's up to us. Now, what are the services will be covered in this course? These are the topics we are going to see. Compute service, we are going to talk about EC2, Lambda, Elastic Beanstalk, auto scaling, ECS, EKS, ECS, Fargate. And storage service, S3, S3 Glacier, EFS, EBS. And database, RDS, DynamoDB, Redshift, Aurora. And security, identity, and compliance service, IAM, Cognito, Shield, Artifact, and KMS. Networking, we talk about VPC, Route 53, CloudFront, and Elastic Load Balancer. And management service, you can able to see CloudWatch, Trusted Advisor, Cloud Trial, Well Architecture Framework, Auto Scaling, Command Line Interface, Config, and Management Console, and Organization. Next one, cost management, budget, and cost explorer. So all these services we are going to see, around 50 services we'll be seeing in this cloud practitioner. Now, how to interact with AWS? How we are going to use AWS? We are going to interact with AWS through Management Console, that is your GUI, graphical user interface, or you can go with CLI, with this command line interface, or SDK. That means through your like VS Code or something which you are going to connect through your code, like Java or Python or other programming languages. You can able to connect your AWS account. So these are the 3 main ways how we are going to interact, use AWS. Mainly we'll be using only this management console. Command line interface is very rare. When you deploy projects and those kind of things, you'll be coming to know about that. That means you'll be using, but there you need some to write the commands. Mainly like your Windows, we are going to use management console only. And in Cloud Cell, one more thing is called Cloud Cell, which is nothing but a browser-based pre-authenticated cell, which can able to launch directly from your AWS management console. That is like CLI. We have the CLI in the cloud itself. That is in your management console itself. Now you can able to interact directly through different ways. One is this Cloud Cell. So here in the Cloud Cell, you can write the commands for your PowerShell or a Bash or Cell. You can able to use this. So you can do this without downloading or installing any command line. This is an internal tool which you will be seeing it when you use your EC2 instance. When you launch your server, we can able to go and check this console page. That means your Cloud Cell also we can able to see. That is nothing but like your command line interface is there na, in your system. Like same thing you can have inside your AWS console itself. We have this Cloud Shell. Okay, this is one of these service, not even service. It's just a part of it. At the end of this section, section number 3. Yes, anyone can read it. Is it visible? Okay. Shaikh Mohammed, can you read it?
AWS is a secure cloud platform that offers a broad set of global cloud-based products called services that are designed to work together. There are many categories of AWS services, and each category has many services to choose from. Choose a service based on your business goals and technology requirements. There are three ways to interact with the AWS services.
Yes, we just learned all these things. Next, we go for cloud adoption framework. Okay. What is meant by a framework? What is meant by a framework? Okay, what is meant by a frame? What is meant by a frame? You guys know photo frame? Yes.
Border.
You guys know photo frame, right?
Yes, sir. Yes. The
Yeah.
framework
How
is a
much time?
workflow.
Huh?
Is it any workflow?
No, no. I'm asking generally a photo frame. Let us take before 20 years back. If you want to create a photo frame, how much time it will take? 20 years back, 20 or 25 years back. If you want to create a photo frame, how much time it will take?
Almost 1 or 2 weeks.
1 or 2 weeks, correct? Na? Correctly. But now,
Within a day or two.
within a day, it will take days time. Huh? Within 1 hour, you can get half an hour, 1 hour.
Yeah, as per demand, if you can get in 1 hour also.
Yes, exactly. Why? Nowadays, the photo you can get it in 5 minutes.
Correct.
You take in your normal mobile itself, you get to the Photoshop, they will give it in 5 minutes, they'll print and give it with them immediately. Then you go to a shop, you take your own frame, correct? You can take any frame that you want, you insert the photo, correct? Na?
Yes,
So
sir.
now work is very easy. Work is very easy. Why? Because the frame is already ready. Frame is already ready. Correct. Now same thing. Now cloud we have a lot of things to learn, but now they have already created a framework. Framework means already structure is everything is ready. Now what is our job? Just to adopt to it. That's what cloud adoption framework. That is, we are going to adopt to the cloud framework. We are going to adopt to the cloud framework. So cloud itself is guiding you what you want, how to set up and all those process. First one, you can able to see AWS CF Cloud Adoption Framework provides guidance and best practices to help organizations build a comprehensive approach. What is in the comprehensive approach? For example, you are having a CEO, okay? You are having manager, you are having TL, you are having executive. Now, the executive wants to meet the CEO. Can he go and meet?
No.
No, right? The CEO wants to meet the executive. Is it possible?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now the executive wants to meet the CEO. What is the process?
We have to go through the hierarchy.
Yes, exactly. He has to go through the hierarchy. Now the same thing, comprehensive means what? Proper order. Proper order. Okay. What a company should have, whom you should be considered. All those process setup and everything will be there. Correct? Na? If you're developing a software or anything, also you'll put right. Only the manager should have access means you should have manager only should have access, or the TL only will have access means only TL will have access. That's called comprehensive approach to the cloud computing. Now, comprehensive approach. Now, cloud computing across the organization and through the IT lifecycle accelerations. Now, they have split it into 6 perspectives. What are those 6 perspectives? Now here you can able to the six perspective has been divided into first three is focusing on the business capabilities, and another three is mainly focusing on the technical capabilities. Okay, first is business, people, governance, here is platform, security, operations. Now all these categories they splitted, and they have put the stakeholders also. Who are those stakeholders? Let us see. First one, business. Who will be mainly involved in the business meetings? Stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders? The finance team. They will say the budget, now there is no finance, we want to implement new thing. Correct. Next, IT strategy people, that is we will change these strategies. If this strategy is not working, that will work. Next, benefit realization. Okay, if we do this business, or if you're taking a new opening or a job or a source or a BPO process or something we take, what is the benefit realization? And other guy will say again, no, no, there is a risk is there. Okay, if we are taking this, what are the risk management access? Now these are the main concerns in the business perspective. Now who are all the stakeholders involved here in this? Business managers, finance managers, budget owners, and strategy stakeholders. All these are the stakeholders who will involve in this meeting. Mainly they will ensure that the IT is aligned with the business needs, and the IT investments can be traced to demonstrate business results. For example, IT investment. What is this IT investment? Let us take. Okay, first of all, what you think as an IT infrastructure? What's meant by IT infrastructure? Can you guys tell me what is in the IT infrastructure? People are saying, right, I have IT infrastructure, IT infrastructure. What is that IT infrastructure? Is only IT companies are having IT infrastructure? What do you think mean by IT infrastructure? Okay, I'll ask you a simple example. You know DMart, right? DMart, Reliance Fresh, and all those things you have gone, right?
Hmm.
Yes.
Yes, yes. Okay, is that
Yeah.
place is having IT infrastructure?
Storage of all, like keeping track of all inventory or whatever softwares they are using. Um,
No, not only that. Not only that. Okay, what you're saying, yes or no? That's alone you say. Then I'll explain.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes. Why? Because now let us say you're able to see this DMart. I think in here the DMart is having some 100 employees. What? 100 employees. Now in olden days, you are able to see if you want to go inside an office, you'll be having a security. Correct? Now you'll be having a security
Yes.
guy
Hmm.
who
Yes.
is allowing you inside, checking you, login time. You will get as login time, logout time, everything. Now, are you getting your login time and login? Are you writing in the notebook?
No.
No, you are using
Access card.
either a access card or a biometric. Correct now.
Yes. Hmm.
Now this biometric, what it is helping you?
Note the in and out timings.
It is capturing exact time and time stamp. Correct now, date and time. One
Yes.
second thing. Now the security guy also will capture. He will write and keep it. But if you give 10 rupees to him, he will change the date and time also. Correct na?
Yes.
Yes, but here the data is accurate. One thing, correct. Second one, the security guy will take leave, right? The security guy might change. That's fine. Now, can this security guy say exactly which date the employee took leave?
No.
He's coming across 100 every day. No, na. But this machine, what it will tell you, this employee is on leave, he is not presented his mark, so it is automatically LWP, loss of work, correct na? Loss of pay, it will mark. Now this data automatically connected to your payroll, right? Now when the finance team, they don't want to go and cross check and all that. If the data is there, automatically the salary will get calculated and the amount will come. They will just approve it. That's it. Correct. Now whatever manual tasks which has been automated, right? And again your CCTV, you are able to monitor everything. Yes. Are anybody sitting and watching everything? Again it is connected to your network. Now, wherever you are reducing your time by using some of the device or an automation, where that is called your IT infrastructure. It's not like only IT company is having that. Even a small scale company is having IT infrastructure where you can able to control, or you can able to take care of most of the manual work into automation. Okay, that's called your IT infrastructure. That's what they're saying. IT is aligned with the business needs. If my business needs, for example, biometric is costly or this card swiping is costly, which machine is costly? There are two machines, right? Only this ID card swiping machine or the biometric machine. What do you think will be costly?
Biometric must be costly.
Yes, correct, right? Yes, if your business requires, no, no, I need only your CEO is saying no, cost doesn't matter. You just go with biometric. I want very accurate data. Then I go with my biometric itself. No, no, cost I have to reduce. I have to reduce the cost, but at the same time, I have to take the track of these things also. These manual works. I don't want to keep a person, a bookkeeper, and I want to keep note of who is coming on time, all those things and all. I cannot track. I don't want to track. Means I'll go with some swiping machine, correct na? So that's what we are saying. It's based on your needs. This is the general I'm just saying. Next, people. Who is taking care of the people in a company? Who is the most responsible person in a company to take care of the people inside the company? Who do you think?
Yeah, human resource.
Human resource, correct, right? You guys know about attrition, right? Yes, attrition is happening. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, attrition happens means whose head will roll out? Automatically the HR has to bring some operations team. Five people has gone suddenly. They put they put their paper suddenly. Now again they have to recruit newly. Correct. Now taking the new people alone, it doesn't matter. But again, giving them proper training. Right. If the training is not proper, again they will not go and work properly. Next, the we have to clearly give them guidance. What is their next role and responsibility? What is their career goal? What they have to do? You are joining at level one, then you have to go to level two. What is the time duration? 6 months. Next, what kind of training management we have to give? And again, change management. What is this change management again? If an employee is not working properly, for example, they are in a testing position or they are in a developer position, he is not working properly. What we'll do as HR? What you will do? This guy is not working in the development field properly as a developer. What you will do?
Change the team or move that person to a whatever skills he have or accordingly.
Yes, again we'll put him in testing. Again, testing also is not performing. Then he'll put it in operations. Correct. Operation also is not performing. Then what we have to do? What we have to do? No other option. We have to fire him. Correct now. But just because the development is not doing properly, we cannot throw him out. So that's what change management. Some skill might be there. That's why we have took him for the job. But we have to identify that. That's what organizational management. All involved in that meeting, human staffing, that those who are coming for recruitment, people manager will decide whether to keep or not. Right? So this is the main people's management. Next one, governance. Governance means all that communicate from ask you for the
So your
proper
voice
how
is
to
not
make
audible.
their portfolio properly. Voice is not audible. You're able to hear me now?
Yes, now we can hear.
Yes. So, what is portfolio management? That is, you guys know that there is a proper background verification is there happening in every company. Yes, government will ask you proper records. They're coming with fake records. We have to properly verify that, properly manage their portfolio. Next to project management, what is the profit and loss and everything you have to mention. What is the project duration, whether we have followed all the documents we have. This is their verification. Then business performance, whether it's going in profit or loss, whether we paid the tax and everything. Next, license management, whether you got the proper license for it to do government approval and everything. Right. So who are all involved in this meeting? The CIO, there is Chief Information Officer, program managers, enterprise architecture, business analyst, and portfolio managers. So these are the stakeholders who are involved in this meeting. They will discuss and they will come up with the proper plan and ideas. Next comes your platform. For example, your company is just a BPO company or is just a data entry company. Will you buy a 50,000 worth of a computer? You're going to do only a data entry job. Will you buy 50,000 worth of a computer or 20,000 or 30,000?
15,000, whichever is the range is. So,
Are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Yes. So you are starting a BPO. Let us say your company is starting a data entry company. Okay, around with 10 people. What kind of system you will buy? You'll buy a 50,000 worth of a computer or a 20,000 worth of a computer.
15,000.
15,000. 50,000 you'll go. Data entry job. Data entry job. Data entry job. Hello.
20,000
Yeah. Hello.
computers.
20,000 worth of a computer. Correct, na? That's what is a compute provisioning? What is a compute provisioning? What network you will put? What storage you will put? What database you will provision? What system solution you will put? What application development you will do? That is fully regarding your network. That is your platform. Now, who are all involved in this meeting? CTO, that is Chief Technical Officer, IT managers, and solution architect. So these are all the people who are involved in this meeting. They will discuss about what kind of computer I want, network I want, everything they will decide. Right. Next one, security. Security means what? Identity and access management. That means it's like you will have a certain systems. For example, you have certain rooms. Like previously, you have server rooms, na? So server rooms, will you give access for everyone? Server rooms.
No.
No, right? Only that particular administrator only can able to go to that room. Correct, na? Yes, same thing. Now sales folder is there, and finance folder is there. Then what? Operation is there. Development is there. Now, will you provide this sales folder access for the developers? Will you give access?
No.
No, right? So everyone should be restricted. That's what security. First, identify and give them access. Whether identify whether he is a correct person to access this file or a folder, then we'll give access. Next one, detective control. If somebody tries to access, what I have to do? I have to take a control. Right? Next, infrastructure activities. Just now I told you, fully we are covered. We are fully covered with this infrastructure. Infrastructure is fully secured. Data protection, just now I told you the folder file access to be given, that is called your data protection. And another one is incident response. Incident response means what? Somebody tries to authenticate or illegally try to access your file or a folder. Now what should have? Some alert message should come. Correct, na? That's what incident response. Some incident is happening, I want to respond to that. Somebody tries to do something. I just have to change it. That's what incident response. Now these are coming under security perspective. Next one, operations perspective. Operations, okay, these are the who are the stakeholders here. Here it is CISO, that is Chief Information and Security Officer, IT security person managers, and IT security analyst. So these are the persons who are involved in this meeting, and they will decide what are the things we will do. Next one is your operations, your day-to-day activities. Your day-to-day activities are monitored and maintained by operations team. So they will monitor all the services. They will check the performance of the application, whether it is performing well or not. They will check the inventory, whether it is properly there or we need to procure anything newly. Release and change management. That is something I want to change it here and I want to move it there. I have to do that. Then reporting and analysis report they have to give it, whether they will also have a backup copy, data recover, data full data backup, they have to keep it ready, and they can able to decide whether the business to continue or not. For example, you're starting a business, you will first have a plan, right? 3 months, let us see how it is running. If it's going smooth, I'll continue, or else I'll go for plan B. It's like always plan A, plan B will keep. Then IT service catalogs, what are all the IT services we have taken, whether it is performing well or not. So all these things we have to consider. Overall will be there in the meeting of this stakeholders, IT operations manager and IT support managers. So all these six perspectives are the cloud adoption framework which they have already created. You just have to focus on, okay, these are the key points I have to consider before I start any cloud architects. I'm going to develop something in the cloud. Okay. Coming to the end of this section. Yes, Saik Mohammed. Can you just read it?
Cloud adoption is not instantaneous for most organizations and requires a thoughtful, deliberate strategy and alignment across the whole organization. The
Mm-hmm.
AWS CIF was created to help organizations develop efficient and effective plans for their cloud adoption journey. The AWS CIF organized guidance into six areas of focus called the perspective. Perspect- Perspectives consist of set of business or technology capabilities that are the responsible of key stakeholders.
Yes. Coming to the end of this first module, so we discussed about different types of cloud computing, six advantages, recognize the main AWS service and service categories, and cloud adoption framework. Coming to the knowledge check, so you guys have to answer this question: why is AWS more economical than traditional data centers for applications with varying compute workloads? What is the answer for this one? What is the answer?
Option
Guess it.
option C, sir.
Okay. What about others? Sheikh Mohammed.
I also feel C.
Okay. Fine. So always the questions will have, even in your global AWS certification exam also, in the question itself some answer will be hidden. So more economical than traditional data centers for applications. Mainly, yes, the answer is easy to instance can be launched on demand when needed. So on demand means what I told you already. You're going to pay only for what you
What
use.
you are
That is what.
using. Yes.
Yes, exactly. So that's what the correct answer. Fine. So we have completed the first module. I'll upload this file and I'll send you this file. So tomorrow I'll show you this lab. Yes, as Bala sir was asking, like you want to know the labs, right? So I will show you the way how to log into the free labs, how to access login and all those things, so that you can able to log in and try it on the Saturdays and Sundays. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. So we'll see you tomorrow at the same time. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.